Welcome to the Hines Street Pharmacy Repmo Tiger pregame show. We'll look ahead at tonight's game, talk to Coach Ryan Cornelson, and get you ready for football Friday night. And now, the Hines Street Pharmacy Repmo Tiger pregame show.
Alongside Coach Ryan Cornelson, and Nixa comes to town. It's a very good team that has undergone a lot of changes even since the start of the season. Lost their starting running back and have moved some guys around, and they've got multiple weapons, and that's something obviously you're going to have to prepare for. Offensively from them, what do you see, or how do you prepare for such a multifaceted attack?
Yeah, watch them on film. They're probably the most talented team in the league. They've got a lot of talent. They're extremely big up front. So it's as good. It's as good a team as this league has. They're, like I said, they're really good. They've got a couple Division I big time receivers that give you matchup problems. It's not, there's one, there's several of them. It's not just one. And so, there's not a lot of bracketing or trying to, double cover guys, because they've got guys, they got several weapons, and their quarterback can really throw the ball. Now they're running two different running backs, and both of them are very capable of running the ball. So, it poses a huge challenge, but we try to tell our kids, hey, we're going to focus on us. We got to get better. We've got to make sure we're doing what we can to get better. We can't focus on their talent level and how, all that stuff. It's about us, and it's about showing improvement, showing that we learned a lesson last week, and we'll be better off for it and play better this week.
What do you see from Nixa's defense that present challenges to you?
Yeah, again, for us, it's week in and week out, it's going to be size. We're drastically undersized in whether it's up front or skill guys. They're big up front, D-line. Their linebackers are big, kind of like Webb City, and so trying to figure out how to equalize that and do some things that we don't have to go up against, outsized each and every play, and so those are some things as a coaching staff you look at and you try to figure out what's your strength and what's something you can do against some of that. And so, like I said, they're a good team, and so defensively they play extremely fast. Their DBs are extremely talented. So it's a tough defense. We just got to play better and execute what we do and try to move the chains.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks, sir.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Welcome to the Repmo Football pregame show, sponsored by Hines Street Pharmacy. David Brazil alongside Rich Miles as we get set for a COC showdown between Republic and Nixa. And it's a game that has gone back and forth the last few seasons. For a while, Nixa dominated this series. Republic won a couple, and then Nixa won last year. That score was 35-7, and that was a game that was really dominated by the Nixa defense against a Republic team that had done fairly well offensively up to that point.
Yeah, exactly right. Nixa has definitely kind of turned things around. Last year was the kind of turnaround season for them. New head coach, brought in a totally new program and mindset. And Nixa, as you'd said, it has been kind of back and forth between Nixa and Republic. Last year's game definitely seemed to kind of have Nixa dominating from beginning to end. Both teams are 2-1. Republic starting off 2-0 and then losing last week to Webb City. Nixa also being 2-1, won their home opener versus Branson. Then week 2, they lost a very close game to Joplin, and then last week they got back on the winning record versus Willard.
They're playing the hype video. Sorry, I had a message on the scoreboard, and we had I wasn't sure about which video they were playing there for a second, but they've got a little hype video that they play on the board right before they introduce the Tigers. So that'll get everybody hyped up. And if we can get a shot of the crowd, the student section down there, they are really packed in from end to end on that bottom section of the bleachers. A lot of kids down there, and the turnout has been great this season among the ambush. Talked a little bit about Nixa earlier, and this is a team in Nixa, as we talked with Ryan Cordelson, that has experienced a lot of turnovers even since the start of the season. Lost their starting running back, had to move everything around, and so it's been a lot of change, but they have adapted, and I think they're better after the changes. Sort of forced them into some things that they might not have done otherwise.
Oh, you're exactly right. They kind of relied heavily on the run game, and whenever their starting running back went down, I believe week 2 during the game, week 3 they had to adjust things and kind of, it's not that they're going to be totally passed, but they kind of went a little bit more at a passing game that they were anticipating going into this season. So this evening, I think that's probably something that Republic obviously is watching film, that since that week 2 injury to the Nix's running back, that Nix has kind of opened up the passing playbook a little bit more.
Yeah, and at quarterback, Connor Knitzel is a kid who was sharing time at quarterback and is in there now and has a great arm. And, of course, one of his targets, basketball fans will be familiar with Cale Combs, a guy who's caused havoc on the basketball court, and they've got him at wide receiver. And, well, if you can throw it up to a kid like Cale Combs, who's got some height on him and some hops, it's a pretty good combination if you can get it to him.
Yeah, as you had said or alluded to there, he's a little bit more known for his basketball prowess, and that's something that I know in this part of the state is a lot of coaches have been trying to get the more athletic basketball players out on the football team.
We've got some highlights from the first 3 weeks up on the scoreboard as the team is out there. It's also tonight a kind of a recognition of future Tigers. They started this a few years ago, and so they've got future Tigers from all different sports. I know some of the youth softball players were going to be here. Of course, youth football is going to be here. I know the youth wrestling group had closed down or either closed down their practice early or called off practice for tonight so the young wrestlers could get over here, and it's a great night and a great tradition. And now we're going to see the Tigers take the field, and here they come. And then the youth football players follow them and come out and get their chance to come through the tunnel. And we will be seeing them in future years as they make their way up through the system and finally get to the high school level. And the team comes over and hypes up the student section, and we're not far away from kickoff. We're going to take a break and be back with more of our Hines Street Pharmacy Retmo football pregame show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time!
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Back on the Heinz Street Pharmacy Ritmo football pregame show, and it is a crowded stadium tonight. The cars are lined up all the way out to the drive, and it will get you a shot. You can see they're not only lined up out to the drive, but they're parked in the grass 3, 4, 5 deep on a row, and that is about as big a crowd as we've had since the stadium first opened. We had some very large crowds there. Obviously, the first night, the biggest. But a lot of people came from Nixa, and it's going to be a good one tonight. Nixa won the toss, deferred. I actually heard him say that this time. And we are just about ready to go.
To start this game off, this is going to be a good test for this Republic defense here against one of the more prolific offenses in Southwest Missouri. So a great way to kind of make an opening statement here. If the Republic defense can make this high-powered Nixa offense punt the ball to start the game.
Mason Fleetwood is number 34 back deep, and Daniel Phillips, the other deep man for Republic. Ball is in the air, and it is to Fleetwood, who stumbles at the 5-yard line, takes it to the 15, cuts it across, and didn't quite get to the 15. I spoke too soon. Looked like he had room, and the coverage closed on him, and he's taken down around the 13-yard line, and that's where Republic will start offensively.
So it'd be great here to kind of just put a good drive together. You know, that's something that we kind of struggled with last week against a very good Webb City defense. Just seemed like we couldn't string anything together. We'd have 1 or 2 really good plays, and then the next play would be for a loss.
And we've got a whistle and a flag. I think we had illegal motion right off the bat against the Tigers.
Yep, and that is what the call is.
You watch they come up to the line as we look at the replay. And just a little movement before they started, and that's illegal motion. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Dean Markham checks out, comes off. Ellison split out wide to this side, and the far side, Hayden Jones. Avery Moody is in there at quarterback. And he gives the handoff, I believe, to Kroll, and there's nowhere for him to go. Yep. Cannon Kroll hit a brick wall. Picked up a couple of yards, I'm surprised that was 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a great way of describing that. Just hit a brick wall. The Nixa D-line just was able to close up any running gap that our Republic offense tried to find.
And again to Kroll, and again, not much room. Picked up maybe 3, bounced off that first hit, kept the legs moving. And Rutherford made the tackle for the Eagles, and it brings up 3rd down and long.
Interesting here to see what coach calls here with it being 3rd and long.
Jones brings in the play from the sideline. And the run game has been the bread and butter for the offense when it has been able to do something. But not much room so far, and now we've got a whistle. And
the play clock went down to 0.
Well, all right. So, delay a game against the Tigers, and that sets them back 5. Well, they were slow to get the play out, or slow to run it all the way out. Not a lot of urgency, and the clock running the entire time. So the 25-second clock starts up again, and now it's 3rd down and about 15. Sandridge in motion. Moody keeps it, pitches it to Sandridge. Had to reach back for it, but he's got a hold of the edge. He gets around the corner into the secondary, and he's caught from behind, but not before he makes it all the way into Nixa territory. 1st down, Republic.
There is a yellow flag on the 23-yard line.
Boy. Let's watch the replay again. I think they're going to get a hold. That is not a hold, but that's what they're probably going to call. You watch it one more time. Watch as Sandridge gets to the corner. I don't believe he's holding there. I think he's just driving the man back, and he got whistled or flagged, and so that'll push it back and negate the big gain by Connor Sandridge. So that one hurts. And that better look at the action was sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. So it's 3rd and 10. Actually a better situation than they had last time. And they're going to try the pitch going the other way to Meads. He tries to get to the corner, and he does not. So Sandridge got to the edge on this side, but Meads, no such luck on the far side. And the Tigers are going to have to punt it away after their first possession. That hurts. They moved the chains and got something going and got flagged for the penalty.
And a lot of that was self-inflicted stuff. You start the game off with a penalty, and then 2 plays later, you've got delay of game. That was a lot of mental mistakes in that first handful of plays for the Republic Tigers.
And Meads, who just ran the ball, is now going to punt, and he punts a line drive, and it takes a Republic bounce all the way down to about the 43-yard line. Fielded over there along the sideline, but good coverage by the Tigers as they came in and snowed under the carriers, Rylan Michelle, the sophomore, and he is tackled just short of the midfield stripe, and Nixa will take over in good field position on their first drive. The quarterback, Connor Knitzel, Knatcal. Send a man in motion and hand it off to the tailback, and a good play there defensively by Daniel Kotoff, the linebacker, who came up and made the stop.
And that right there is going to be the aggressiveness that we need throughout this game. Nixa's offense is definitely high-powered. That right there was a great way for our defense to start.
That was Kason Hammett on the carry. He's back there again. He fakes the handoff, and Knitzel goes long. He's got a man who had a step momentarily, and if you look at Ryan Cornelson, he wanted a flag going the other way. He thought there was a penalty on Nixa coming up that direction, and it's 3rd down and 9.
And that's the type of passing plays that we're definitely going to see throughout the evening. Nixa will definitely test the arm of the QB and test these cornerbacks that we've got here on the Republic defense.
Big 3rd down play here for the Tiger defense as they try to get a stop on Nixa's first possession after having to punt it away. They blitz, and the throw is up, and it is caught. And what a throw. Ball comes out, but too late as it was completed to Ryan Retone. That was a great throw under pressure.
Yeah, that looked like a throwback screen where you essentially allow the defensive lineman to come upfield.
Boy, they got there quick, though.
Yep.
And Retone made the catch. And big gain on 1st down. That is what you can't allow consistently if you're the Republic defense. That first series, they held them on 1st down reasonably, and that pass is intended for Austin McCracken. McCracken, the kid who was sharing time at quarterback before the injury to their running back, Green, and now he's been a wideout and has done a nice job there. 3rd down and 1. And a nice hit. First one in there defensively was Cooper Douglas, who spun him around. It was Kason Hammett who took the ball, and he's short of the 1st down. So the Tiger defense gives itself an opportunity here.
That was a great job right there of wrapping up the ball carrier, not allowing him to kind of stretch out and gain the extra few feet there for that 1st down.
Be interesting to see if they blitz here. This is a more aggressive defense. And they do, and they've got him stopped. They've got him stopped.
Yes.
Defense holds, and the Tigers will get the ball back. And how about that? The more aggressive Tiger defense gets the stop on 4th and short, and Republic gets the ball.
What a statement right there early in this game.
That was big.
Yeah, considering it was 2nd and short, and Nixa had several opportunities there to get almost less than a yard there, and the defense came up huge right there.
Well, maybe I was wrong when I said you don't want to give up big yardage on 1st down. That's what they did, and then they just stopped them on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So let's see if the offense can get anything going. Moody keeps it, and he drives forward, and a flag at the end, and that might have been, based on where it was thrown there and when it was thrown, might have been a face mask. I don't know what else it would be. Yep, personal foul, face mask. So it was a good gain anyway, but it'll be even better for the Tigers. Watch the tail end of it. Republic went 3 and out on its first drive, as you can see.
Moves the ball to the Nixa 48-yard line. 1st down, TIG.
There we go. This is about where the ball is at for the long run that was earlier. They got called back for a holding.
And they give it to Meads. He can't quite get to the corner. Maybe picked up a yard, and that's it. The sun has just about tucked its head under the horizon for the night. And so the picture will get a little bit better. Jenny Rackley on the camera, doing a good job of seeing what you can see better on the camera than we can see with the naked eye up here in the booth sometimes because of the sun. 2nd and 9, they give it to Kroll. He's got running room. He bounces off a man. He's got 1st down yardage, and he's still going all the way down to the 36-yard line. Great run by Cannon Kroll.
That is a perfect play there to put on replay, just refusing to go down. Because there's the first contact.
Oh, yeah.
And he just keeps driving.
Fantastic.
And that's the type of runs that we need this evening, is whoever's getting the ball just trying to just gain that extra 1 or 2 yards.
Tiger offense on the move, and they give it to Sandridge, and he hits the pile and is spun around. Gain of a couple on first down.
And White Hat calls timeout. Maybe that mandatory water break.
Yeah, maybe so. We'll take a timeout as well. 5:39 left in the first quarter, no score, and the Tigers on the move. We'll be back after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you'll want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300.
Second down and 8 as we return to action. And Avery Moody's got him up to the line. Keeps it and pitches it. They get to the outside. Sandridge sidesteps a man, and then he's drilled just short of the first down first down marker, and gets it down to about the 28. It's going to bring up third down and about 2 yards, and that was a nice run and a good decision by Avery Moody to be able to pitch that ball at the last minute after drawing the defense. Third and 2. Sandridge in motion. Moody follows his blockers, and he's going to be close. He kind of hit the pile, and then he rolled off it to the far side. And that effort at the end may have gotten him pretty close. Let's watch. He's going to go off the right side, and then there's nothing there, so he just kind of kept moving the feet, rolling forward, and he's probably about a yard short.
Yeah, he's going to be slightly short, and this right here is a big play to start off this first quarter here. 4th and short. Got to keep this drive going.
Moody's going to try and draw him offside. Yep.
Yeah.
And it didn't work, so they call a timeout. Good idea. I think they'll go for it anyway at this point, but might as well see if you can get a freebie. We'll take a timeout as well. Now there's 4:17 left to go in the first quarter. Still no score. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. All right, big 4th down play coming up. Moody's going to sneak it, and he's got Kroll behind him, giving him a little shove in the backside, and he got it. So the Tigers move the chains, and they get the first down inside the 25.
Yes, or they're right on it.
Yeah, right on it. Yep.
Yeah, it's right on the hash mark there, the 25-yard line. Wonder if they'll try that option play again. That's kind of been one of the successful plays early in this game for the Republic offense.
And we've seen it, but we haven't seen it a lot in the first 3 weeks. Kind of a new wrinkle or a new emphasis this time. And Moody tried to give it, or started to at least fake it to Kroll, and had to take it back out as the defense was right there on him. And he picked up a couple of yards.
Yeah, there was a Nixa defender there so quickly that he almost took the handoff from Moody.
Almost an interception on the handoff.
Yeah. So I wonder if Coach he tested out the the inside there. I wonder if he'll try to test out the outside on the next play.
Got a lot of room. They're almost on the near hash mark, so a lot of room to the left. They have been more successful to the right than to the left tonight. Sandridge had his big run that was called back. But they are going to go left, and Moody's going to keep it. And, he drives back the defender. That you could tell that linebacker is used to running over whoever he hits, and Moody said, no, that's not going to happen to me.
And
watch Moody on the contact.
And Moody's coming out because his helmet came off. So
that's a tough break.
He's going to be out for a play. Actually, several guys are coming in for Republic.
Well, on 3rd and 8, they're just bringing in, I guess with Moody out, they're just going to bring in that other unit. And Beckner comes in at quarterback. Let's see what they do here. They've got Buford and Jones wide to the left.
They're in a spread formation.
Yep. Rexroth and Ellison to the right, and Beckner rolls to his right, and he's spun around and then dropped for a sack. So the first sack of the night as Beckner turned and was met by the defense. And just like that, the drive looks like it's about to stall out. But at this spot on the field, I don't know, 4th and 13.
Yeah, I don't see anybody coming in. That would be a special team, so looks like they're going for it.
Yep, and they got Beckner out there again. Trips to the right side, and one man out left. And Beckner, pump fakes, steps away from one man, spins away from another. Now he is dropped, and 2 sacks in a row as Beckner didn't get rid of the ball and got snowed under by the defense.
Yeah,
he had time. I thought at that time that, of course, field position, and that gives them better field position, but you were in the spot where I wouldn't say that was a place where you definitely can't take a sack.
Well, yeah, you got to throw the ball up. You got to give your guy a chance.
Yeah, it's one of those where you throw the ball up, but throw the ball only where your receiver can get it. And if the receiver can't get it, no one gets it.
So let's see what the defense can do. Empty backfield now. Knitzel throws it and overthrows the intended receiver. That was Cale Combs.
And Chase Buford was with them stride for there. That's something that I think maybe Nixa, probably watched a little bit game film. Wimp City had a little bit of success with the long ball last week versus Republic.
Yep.
So we thought maybe that they might want to test out the same thing this evening.
Not much running room as they tried the inside run, gave it to Ward, and he had not much place to go. Maybe picked up a yard.
Is that
Gimlin made the tackle?
Yeah, and I think Noah Reese was on that also.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't see the flag.
I didn't see the flag either. I still don't see a flag.
Ball start on the offense, move the ball back to the
No. What?
The eagle eyes of Kinkinnarum.
I think, they declined it. I was going to say he's walking the wrong way if that was against Nixa, but that's because Republic declined it, and it's 3rd and 10. 2 wide receivers out to each side, and a whistle before the snap.
And the far ref throws a flag.
Also, it was a flag.
And it looks like Nixa is going to... Oh, that's Republic.
Offside, so gives them 5.
Jeez.
So you decline the penalty, and then you line up offside, and now it's 3rd and 5.
So those mental errors there that just kill you. The stuff that you can't be doing week 4.
Now we're going to get a little conference. We're going to try and figure out where the ball should be. I think it was too far forward. They picked it up and moved it back about a half a yard.
3rd down and 5 coming up for Nixa.
All right. So here we go. A minute 27 left to go in the first quarter and still no score. Republic's defense off to a good start. This is a Nixa team that gave Joplin all it wanted. And the blitz, and the pass is incomplete as Knitzel was hit as he threw. Coming in and making the hit was Cole Gimlin.
Yeah, Cole just came flying in there, almost untouched.
Also there for Republic.
Yep, Collie out there as well.
Fourth down coming up for the Eagles.
And what a play by the defense. So the Eagles back to punt. Let's see if they do. Still 4th and 5. So not out of the question they could try a little trickery, but no, they're going to punt it away. High floating kick is caught by Wyatt Woods just short of the 30-yard line, and he doesn't go anywhere and is immediately stopped. But 2 stops by the Republic defense, and what a turnaround from last week. And that's not because Nixa is not as good as Webb City, I don't think. I think Nixa and Webb City that's gonna be a good game when those two meet. So this is a great performance to start by the Tiger defense. Now, if they can just get going on this drive and punch it down. Tigers turned it over on downs on the Nixa 37 last time. And Kroll's got room up the middle, and he gets out to the 40, a first down.
What a great run, just right up the middle. Offensive line did a great job of getting their blocks. And then he just kind of lowered his shoulders and was able to pick up the additional 4 to 3 yards there on his own. And that's the type of running plays that start an awesome drive. It kind of sets the tone for the offense.
So almost out to midfield already on that first run, and that was just an inside give. They give it to Sandridge this time, and he cuts it inside, and the Tigers see something they like on the inside, and that includes moving the pile. Connor Sandridge. He's hit there, and now there goes the pile, about 3 more yards. Great run by Sandridge. And a first down. Cannon Kroll into Nixa territory.
That'll take us to the end of the quarter. That quarter seemed to kind of fly by there.
Well, the time flies when you're playing well.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Well, I'll tell you what, it's no score at the end of 1, and the Tigers are in Nixa territory. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. Second quarter underway. And Moody keeps it down to about the Nixa 40.
Did a great job there of confusing the Nixa linebackers on that play. A couple of them tackled the wrong guy. They thought it was, I don't know who the other back was that got faked to. But that last one, that's something we need to just keep going there.
Second and 4.
Nix's defense just looks a little discombobulated right now.
Somebody dropped the mouthpiece. Avery Moody dropped the mouthpiece, and Cannon Kroll there to help him out and pick it up. And under center, hands it to Kroll, and he's got room into the secondary. Comes near side. He's got an opening. A stiff arm inside the 20. And he's down around the 18. What a run by Cannon Kroll.
Again, offensive line opening up a huge hole there. And once he gets past the linebackers, it's off to the races.
First and 10 of the Eagles 23.
Tigers got to the 27 last time, I think, before they stalled out. So this is as deep in Nixa territory as they've been. And the running game has been good tonight, and the defense for Nixa has struggled to make stops. And Kroll, or rather Sandridge, stays on his feet after the first hit, and he ended up getting about 3 yards out of it.
And this is the first time for Republic to be in the red zone inside the 20.
Yep, and so it's time for a Red Zone Report, sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Thanks to Sarah Rader for her support of Republic Tiger Sports. And the Tigers will try to get their first score inside the red zone of the game tonight. And I think we've got movement. I don't see a flag. Boy,
Nope.
I thought the line tilted forward. Did it look like it to you?
It kind of did look like there was a couple of guys that were anticipating the snap, but
Let's watch it again.
Ball at the Eagles 13-yard line.
What? Yeah, just watch the line. Yeah, they got away with one there.
that's all right. Keep it going, O-line. Doing great on this drive here.
3rd and 5. Sandridge in motion.
Ooh, hard count to try to get Nixa to go offsides.
And a timeout called by Republic. Second timeout of the half for the Tigers. And with 3rd and 5, they will talk things over. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. Big 3rd and 5 for the Tigers here. And Moody keeps it. He pitches it. Sandridge spins away from the man. Inside the 5. He leans in. And he is just short of a touchdown. What a run by Sandridge.
That is so close. Some of his body was in the end zone. I think it was just the football didn't cross. Look at that. Just pitches the ball, spins around that backer that comes in. And the tip of the football, I don't see how that is not a touchdown. From our angle, the tip of the football looks like it is crossing the goal line. Wonder if Moody will just do a keep.
1st and goal.
Nope.
They give it to Kroll, and he
right.
is in. Touchdown, Tigers. Republic breaks on top with 9:08 left to go in the 2nd quarter. The Tigers lead state-ranked Nixa, and they will line up for the extra point.
And it's always great when you can silence the opposing crowd. The Nixa crowd over there hasn't had very much to cheer for so far in this 2nd quarter.
Marco Don Juan lined up. Wyatt Woods to hold. It's down. The kick is up. It is through, and it is 7-0 with 9:08 left in the 2nd quarter. Republic leads it. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports.
Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports.
So Republic will kick it off. That's Don Juan. It's a high end-over-end kick, and it bounces. Picked up right around the 10. Out to about the 25 goes Rylan Michelle. And he is tackled around the 26. Well, the defense has been good so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. You know, after last week's game, Ryan Cornelson talked about assignment football, sticking with your assignment. They didn't stick with their assignments, and tonight it has been a major turnaround for the defense. Everybody's been where they needed to be, and it has resulted in a 7-0 lead early in the second quarter.
Looks like Nixa has a new quarterback.
Yeah, Nixa was really confused. They did not have, it didn't look like they had the correct people out there. A couple of the coaches extremely upset and calling a timeout there. So again, Nixa, like I said, just looks a little discombobulated. They don't look like themselves.
We'll keep it right here while the teams talk things over. And Rich, what's the difference to you in this week's team compared to last week's team?
Oh, you alluded to it, is assignment football. Everybody's doing their job, exactly what they're supposed to be doing. And it just looks like they're flying around so much with attitude this week compared to last week. Both sides of the ball, everybody's just getting after it, especially on the defense. Those guys out there in the black jerseys just flying around.
So 1st and 10, and Austin McCracken comes in at QB, and he bobbles it. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's picked off.
Yes!
It's picked off. The Tigers have it, and they've got the turnover on the 25.
Being so aggressive to the ball. I mean, I understand that the QB bobbled the ball, but, I mean, it was like sharks on bloody water right there. I mean, they're just all over it.
There was so much going on, we couldn't keep the camera on it.
That's just, everybody was excited.
Everybody was excited. But the Tigers get the turnover. Who was that? Who was the interception credited to? Inside handoff. Zion Allen is who we think got that interception. So big play by Zion Allen. Cannon Kroll scored on a 1-yard touchdown run the last time the Tigers had the ball. And it's 2nd down and 7.
And right now is a great time to capitalize on a mistake by Nixa. Because we talked about this last week. Webb City is a team that you can't have mistakes against because they will capitalize on your mistakes. And here's an opportunity for Republic to just kind of shove the ball down Nixa's throat here after a big turnover.
And we've got a timeout. Tigers had switched up personnel a little bit. Memphis Maples had gone out there, and something was going on, so they called the timeout, and that's the last one of the half. With 8:13 left to go in the second quarter, they want to make sure they get it right on 2nd down and 7.
And right now, you know, if you're questioning why use that 3rd timeout so early, just exactly what you said. This is right here is an opportunity where everything has got to be right. A great time here to just kind of eat a little bit of clock too, stick the ball in the end zone, and go up 14-0. getting closer to that halftime.
You know, it's always interesting when a new coach comes in because everybody does things a little different. And one thing in the first 3 or 4 weeks that we've learned about Ryan Cornelison, he's not trying to save his timeouts. He uses them when he thinks he needs them. And Moody is going to keep it there, and he tries to spin forward. He gets inside the 20. But just a pickup of a long one or a short two, but it does put the Tigers in the red zone. And so it's time for another State Farm Red Zone report, sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Thanks to Sarah Rader for her support of Republic Tiger Sports. The Tigers are 1 for 1 in the red zone tonight, having scored on that Kroll touchdown run last time they had the ball. Trying to go up by 2 scores. They're probably in field goal position, honestly, for Marco Don Juan, but they don't want to settle for that. And Moody's going to keep it, and he's going to pitch it. Sandridge again spins off a man. He gets close to the first down, but a couple yards short. It's going to bring up 4th down, and this is an interesting call because they're even closer.
Right.
They're on the far hash mark, so it's not a straight-in kick.
But I
don't see Marco down there.
I don't see
ready,
the special team is not being waved out there. Kind of thought that with just
they're close
where the ball's located and just the whole situation of going under 7 minutes here in the second quarter, that coach would be aggressive here.
So Moody gives him the play. Down to 10 seconds left on the play clock. So they've got to get moving. Moody under center. Pitches it, and dropping the ball, and a turnover. So they fumble the pitch. Kind of threw it, I think, a little bit behind Sandridge.
Yeah. When you do the option, everything's got to be choreographed. It's got to be perfect.
I think it was Antonio Perez, who jumped on it, number 29, but he had gotten rid of the ball by the time I located who had the number. And so the Eagles take over, and that's a big play and a momentum swing, or at least a momentum stopper to stop things that Republic had rolling. And now they've got Knitzel back out there. And the inside handoff picks up maybe 4 on 1st down as they gave it to Ryan Rattone.
And this is where the Republic defense has got to come up big here with time dwindling down. We're close to the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter for them to be able to get this ball back for the Republic offense.
Zion Allen had the interception the last time Nixa had the ball. 2nd down and 7. And Knitzel's got it, and he's under pressure, and he's snowed under by the Tiger defense. 4 or 5 guys are in there. Up off the bottom of the pile. I think the first one to grab his leg was Daniel Kotoff, who got in there and wrapped him up from behind. No, Kotoff wasn't the first, but I can't see who the number was who got there first. Kotoff was in there. He was on the bottom of the pile by the time the pile got up. 3rd and 12. Boy, how about this Republic defense?
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Great start.
They're not allowing the Nixa QB to feel comfortable back there.
Long pass way up top, and it is picked off. Picked off.
Go the other
Peyton
way.
Jones tackled before he can return it, but another interception for the Tiger defense. That time, it's Peyton Jones.
The QB for Nixa just hung that ball up there way too long. I mean, it was a big hanging rainbow.
Yep.
And he just sat and waited for the ball. Great job.
I love the reaction of Ryan Cornelison as he's following the play up the sideline.
Looks like the White Hats looks like we're going to have another water timeout.
Wait, last week it was the water timeouts flew by and the game went slow. Now the water timeouts are taking forever and the game is flying by. 5:07 left to go in the first half. Tigers on top of Nixa. 7-0 with the ball. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Tigers with the ball back. They give it to Meads. Cuts it in. Steps away from one tackler and then finally driven back, but not before he picked up a couple on first down. Under 5 to go in the first half.
It's definitely been a defense-dominated game on both sides. Nixa and Republic, it seems like they're not allowing either offense to get these big, huge chunks of plays. Both offenses are having to earn everything that they've gotten so far.
2nd and 7, they gave him 3, and nowhere to go for Kroll, but he still makes something of it and gets a yard. He was met as he took the ball.
Yeah, that's amazing that he was able to. I mean, I know maybe a yard, but still, that should have been a tackle for a loss, and he still kept driving his feet, refusing to go down. He's able to get a yard out of what should have been a loss.
This, I have to say, in 4 years now of being at this stadium, this might be one of the prettiest sunsets we have had.
Oh, yeah.
It is gorgeous. It's not quite as bright as it was a few minutes ago, but it's outstanding tonight. And a great football game to go with it. Moody's going to keep it, drives forward. He's short of the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th down for Republic. He's into Nixa territory.
Let's see here. Beckner is coming in.
Yep.
And a whole bunch of guys.
And Beckner, I could see Beckner lining up in one of those formations where he could punt, he could drop back and punt. But they look like they're just going to spread it out and try and get the yardage. Or maybe they're going to try and draw him offside. You keep trying to draw him offside like that, and eventually they're going to fall asleep when you do. No, he doesn't kick it. So he's just going to angle it over to the sideline. It takes the Tiger bounce, and if it curves.
Beat it, guys.
Oh, boy, did he stay in? What do we got? Nope, he stepped on the in line. Oh, no, they said he didn't. They said he stopped it inside the 1.
Wow. That is definitely a replay play right there.
And let's see who is that. I can't. It's Ellison. Ellison got back and made the play. Tight-roped the goal line. And they've got Nixa pinned deep. And if I'm Nixa, I'm a little nervous right now.
Yeah, because there's still a lot of time left. I mean, we're just under the 3-minute mark.
Beckner with the kick. Ellison downing it inside the 1. And out of the shotgun, Knetzel. He throws it long. He's got a man. He overthrows him. He overthrew him. He had McCracken and couldn't hit him. And it's 2nd down, and they were bringing somebody up the middle.
Yeah, defense dodged one right there. Nixa receiver got past Zion Allen. If that ball had been on spots, that would have been a 99-yard touchdown for Nixa.
Yep. They're going to throw it long again, and it is
incomplete.
Flag. Oh, well, it looked like he was reaching in to pull out his flag.
Wow, Tim, that's pessimism. You don't even wait.
He must have been tucking his shirt in. I don't know. He had it in.
Not even thinking you see a flag, but just thinking the ref's hand is near his pocket.
And hey, to me, these two calls by the Nixa offense are pretty interesting here. Not too many times are you going to have back-to-back plays where the QB is throwing from deep from their own end zone.
Well, they obviously, from watching film, think that's a vulnerability, and they haven't been able to run it very well. And in the flat, a little cross, and he stopped inside the 5. They grabbed him. That was almost a safety,
yes,
boys.
It was.
Oh, my goodness. The defense is fantastic tonight, and the Eagles will have to punt.
And the punter is going to be inside the end zone. And when I say inside the end zone, is by the time he catches it, if he takes one step back, that will be a safety.
Yep. Kotoff made the tackle on that last one. And back to receive the punt is Wyatt Woods. Tigers don't come after it, and Woods is going to fair catch it at the 42-yard line. He made the catch. The Tigers will take over. 2:15 left to go in the half. Plenty of time to get down there and score, and they already lead it 7-0.
What a great catch. That punt right there is one of those where he gave the fair catch early, and from there on out, you're just, when the ball's hanging in the air, you're just hoping clean catch, and he did a great job cradling that ball.
Moody gives it to Kroll, and he fights his way forward for about 3 yards.
And now is that kind of time where it maybe would have been nice to have at least one timeout here to kind of stop the clock.
Yep. 7 carries, 60 yards already for Kroll.
We're at 1:45.
Moody keeps it that time, gains about a yard, and it brings up 3rd down and about 6. Nixa's defense has been better against the run this last couple of series, and Republic just has not been able to pass the ball. They have not been good through the air.
No. Let's see here, Gunnar Ellison bringing in the play.
Tyler Burks, the center. Tristan Hart in there on the line. And Moody throws on the run, and it is caught. Caught by Markham as he rolled down and got it. And that's a 1st down for the Tigers.
They heard you say up here that
they haven't been able to throw
They
with
were
it.
throwing the ball, and they proved you wrong. I like it.
Great catch by Dean Markham.
And Dean isn't your traditional tight end receiver type. He's more of your interior O-lineman, so good job on catching that.
Moody keeps it. He's got an opening inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and he's pushed out of bounds. Out at the 7 is where they're going to mark him. It's 1st and goal for the Tigers. Avery Moody, the Tigers rushing leader, with a big run there. And red zone report. Tigers 1 for 2 in the red zone. And that red zone report sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. 1st and goal from the 7. Moody's going to throw it again. Puts it up top in the back corner of the end zone, and it was thrown out of bounds. Tried to find Woods, and it was incomplete.
Just a little too much on there. Again, just trying to, you tell your quarterback just to throw the ball and let it hit that back pylon to where only your receiver can catch it, and if he can't catch it, then the ball goes out of bounds. So I like that play.
26 seconds left, and part of the reason they threw on 1st down is because of the time situation, not having any timeouts. Trying to go on top by 2 scores here. Moody keeps it, and he got nowhere to go, maybe a yard, down to about the 6. They're going to have to hurry up as the clock continues to tick. Under 20 seconds, as you can see. They get set, he downs it, it's 4th down, and they're going to bring out Marco Don Juan to attempt the extra point with 9 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. Marco Don Juan has been good. He missed last week's game. You can hear the student section chanting Marco.
He's going to be kicking from the left hash.
He gets it down, and I think he got it through. Yes. He got it through somehow. Not pretty, but it worked. And the Tigers go on top with 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter, 10-0.
And what's great,
watch this kick. It just, it was straight.
It definitely had the height.
Good thing he wasn't any further back.
And what's great is having a kicker like him, as you know that when you get inside the red zone, you've always got a chance of scoring, whether it's a touchdown or a field goal.
So we're 5 seconds away from halftime, and Republic is on top 10-0. And I can just imagine the conversations going on around the COC as people are checking scores on their phones. Many of the conversations probably include the sentence, "Do you think this is right?" But it is right, and the Tigers lead it by 10.
But I think the most interesting part, though, of the score is the fact that our defense has kept Nixa off the scoreboard.
Yep. I was going to say the 0 is more surprising than the 10. High end-over-end kick, and it is fair caught by one of the up men. That was Gavin Kranz. Gavin Kranz listed as utility under position. That's he's the only guy, I think, on the roster for Nixa listed as utility. I don't know. He must do just about everything.
Usually you hear that in baseball, but not in football.
So I guess he receives kicks, sometimes probably pinch runs, plays shortstop.
Here's where you can't let Nixa have a big play.
I would think.
Oh, they're just going to take a knee.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought they might take the knee, and they do. And wow, what a half for the Tigers. And let's listen to the crowd. Tigers on top 10-0. And we're going to take a break. It's the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show coming up. Jason Isles of Destiny Church will join us to talk about what they've got going on this weekend. They're a game sponsor tonight, and so he'll be up here, and we'll have stats and lots more on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Welcome to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show, and we're going to let you listen in as future Tigers Night is celebrated here at halftime. We'll have Jason Isles from Destiny Church right after this, but we'll let you listen as Ken Knierim talks about some of the middle school teams that are coming up.
Next, we have our middle school volleyball team led by 7th grade coaches Carrie Jones and Kaylee Larimer, and 8th grade coaches Tessa Farron and McKenna Miller. Both teams are entering the heart of their COC schedule with matches upcoming at Webb City, Willard, Branson, Nixa, as well as the 8th grade hosting their COC tournament. We appreciate all the hard work and dedication by coaches, players, and parents for their hard work this season. Round of applause for our middle school volleyball team, 7th and 8th grade. Next, we have our 7th and 8th grade middle school football Tigers. Led by 7th grade coaches Craig Collins, Josh Reed, and Camry Cowan. And 8th grade coaches Phil Klaprock, Levon Allman, and Blaine Cullen. Upcoming games still on the schedule include Carl Junction, Webb City, Nixa, and Branson. This group has been a joy to coach, and we look forward to watching them continually improve throughout the year. We want to thank our coaches and players for their hard work so far this season, and best of luck on their finish to the 2021 seasons. Nice round of applause for your 7th and 8th grade Republic Middle School football Tigers. And last tonight, we have our Republic Youth Football program. Republic Youth Football has been Republic's youth football program since 1998. Republic Youth Football is a USA Football heads-up certified program for Republic students in grades 3 through 6. Republic Youth Football is a founding member of the Show Me South Youth Football League, which now includes 15 other area youth programs, and is the largest youth football league in Southwest Missouri. Republic Youth Football is a non-profit organization that is run by volunteer board members and coaches. The Republic Youth Football Director is Joe Whitworth. Nice round of applause for Joe. Puts in a lot of time and does a great job. The Republic Youth Football board members are Tyler Overstreet, Jason Phelps, Matt Vermont, and Bo Davis. Please recognize our Republic Youth Football team and all of our middle school students, coaches, and teams tonight, and the Republic Youth Football League one more time for their hard work, and we look forward to seeing you here at the high school in the near future.
So always great to see all those young athletes out there get a chance to get the spotlight on the field, and it's a good night for all those young kids to catch some Tiger football, because if this doesn't get them excited about what's going on with the program, I don't know what will. 10-0 Republic at halftime, and we're joined by Jason Isles of Destiny Church. Destiny's a game sponsor, and so wanted to have you up. And, of course, you're scoreboard sponsor for Republic Tiger Sports, and first of all, we appreciate your support of Republic Tiger Sports.
Thank you, David. It's a pleasure to always partner with you, and you do such a great job, doing everything you do for Republic Athletics, and we're honored to be able to be the game sponsor tonight.
Well, I know you've got a lot going on, so I'm just going to let you tell me what you've got going on.
Yeah, well, biggest thing at Destiny Church right now is we just went back to our two-service format. So we were summer. You could say summer hours if you wanted, which was a 10 a.m. service only, but people are kind of getting out of lake mode and getting back into just a regular schedule. So we are growing, and so we are at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m., both identical services. But we also have an online campus, and you can find us on Facebook if you search Destiny Church, or if you don't have Facebook, you go to YouTube, and we live stream the 9 a.m. service. And so several ways that you could join us and check us out.
Yeah, and I know you. I noticed that you don't stream the second service. You're only streaming one, so don't get online at 10:45 and look for the live stream being live.
Yeah, it won't be live. You can still watch it, but it wouldn't be live.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Well, obviously Destiny's kind of a presence around the community and doing lots of activities and involvement with this game sponsorship tonight. I know you're doing things like working the concession stand tonight. What else you have going on?
Well, what an exciting time to live in Republic.
Yeah.
Just with everything that's happening in this community. We have a full house. I mean, there's standing room only Concessions has been probably 50 to 75 people long all night. So what a great opportunity. One of the greatest things that I think we do is we serve our community. We have a food pantry that we do every Tuesday, but on the third Tuesday we've actually partnered with Ozarks Food Harvest, and they bring a semi-truck full of food, just pallet after pallet that we take off that truck, we sort it, and if you're on government assistance, you qualify automatically. If you're not on government assistance, there are some income verification forms you do fill out. But even if you didn't qualify there, we'll still give you food out of the food pantry side of what we do. So it's a partnership, and man, it's just another way that we're able to reach out and to serve the City of Republic and the surrounding areas.
I'm curious what you have seen. COVID, of course, caused all the upheaval, and there were people, there were different places you could line up for food, and I know the demand was very high. What have you seen in the community as that's subsided somewhat?
The very first thing was fear. Everybody was like, we don't know what's going to happen, so we're stocking up. It's not, the need isn't quite as great, but man, we still serve well over 100 to 150 families every single month. So the need is still there, and it's not just non-perishables. We get fruit, we usually get chicken, we get bread, we get all kinds of things that we're able to give away. We even get some household items such as toilet paper and things like that that we're able to give away. So it's I really think it's impacting the community.
And I know the Ozarks Food Harvest partnership has been really big to help you reach a lot more and do a lot more.
It's been a dream of ours since we planted 15 years ago to be able to have a semi-truck full of food on the lot to be able to give out to the community. So it's kind of a dream come true for us.
What else do we need to talk about?
The only other thing, I'm looking down at the student section, which is my son's on the front row, one of the crazy kids. We have a youth service at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays, 6th through 12th grade. If you have a student or you yourself are a student watching online, we would love to have you. We're at 526 East Harrison. It's behind McAllister's. It's at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. And so we'd love to have you out for that if you're a student. And again, 9 a.m. and 10:45 on Sundays. 526 East Harrison, destinychurch.me, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and of course our live stream online service is on Facebook and YouTube.
All right, Jason Isles, Destiny Church, thanks for your support, and thanks for joining me on the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show.
You bet, David. Thank you so much.
We will, I was going to take a break, but we're going to keep it right here and watch the dance routine. I've got to keep talking over the dance routine, as always, because YouTube will shut down our live stream because of music copyright issues. But the future Tigerettes with their routine, and now flags are making their way out as we get set for a band performance. And I'll tell you what, we're gonna hold it right here, and we'll just watch the band. We haven't done that yet this year. I don't believe we watched the week one, so we'll just listen in on the band performance as they give their second halftime performance of the year, and then we'll have stats after this. Still lots of time in the halftime. They stopped the clock because they got so much going on, so we'll have plenty of time to get to that later on, but we're going to watch the Tiger Pride Band as they perform here in just a second. I'm trying to drag this out, and it takes them longer to set up than I thought it was going to. So Rich, how's it going?
It's going good. Going great.
It's going great. I would agree. All right. I think they're just about ready to go, so we're going to turn up the crowd mic and listen in as the band performs.
The band is under the direction of Dan Altus, Craig Edwards, Jared Brown, and Shira Whalen. For your entertainment this evening, the band will perform their competition marching show, Looking Grim. The show is based on the 1812 German children's and household tales written by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. These tales are often criticized as not suitable for children, both for the scholarly information and the subject matter. This year's show features Hansel and Gretel, Sleeping Beauty, and Red Riding Hood. Tonight, the band will be performing Hansel and Gretel and Sleeping Beauty. Drum majors, Braden Sneringer and Shelby Dinsberger. Is your band ready? You may take the field for your September 17th home performance. How about another round of applause for the Tiger Pride Marching Band tonight?
So a nice performance by the Tiger Pride Band. And they wrap it up and leave the field. And We're going to take a quick break and be back with some stats from the first half. The Tigers lead at 10-0 at halftime against Nixa. And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Henniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinnaker Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinnaker every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time!
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
I want to thank Republic Tiger Sports for their coverage of tonight's game. You can get coverage via the web or on YouTube. You can watch the game. Thanks to the crew of David Brazil, Richard Miles, Tim Barnes, Jack Cook, and Jenny Rackley. Great job by the Republic Tiger Sports crew tonight and throughout the season.
Well, great performance by the drum line. And now, all these performances and all this going on at halftime. Tim Barnes, you got some numbers for us?
I do. Really total domination by Republic on all sides of the ball. Avery Moody was 1 out of 3 passing for 12 yards. There were a couple of sacks, loss of 18 yards, so we've got negative 6 yards in the passing attack, but in the rushing attack, they were led by Cannon Kroll, 10 carries, 67 yards, and the sole touchdown of the first half. Moody had 13 carries for 40 yards. Connor Sandridge, 7 carries for 39 yards. Ezekiel Meads added 4 yards, so it had 33 carries, 150 yards rushing. Total yards in the first half, 144. Now compare that to Nixa. Connor Knitzel, who had gotten a lot of hype going into this game, rightfully so based on his first 3 games, was only 2 out of 9 for 15 yards and an interception. Austin McCracken also had 1 pass. It was intercepted. Rushing, total 11 yards passing. Rushing 6 carries, 14 yards. 25 total yards for Nixa. So great job with Republic's defense. And even on special teams, I want to comment on Wyatt Woods. He's done a great job fielding punts all year long. In the past, it seems like we've let those things roll.
Yeah.
And so he had a key fair catch there late in the second half, maintained good field possession for Republic, and allowed them to drive down and get the field goal by Marco Don Juan of 23 yards. And I also want to mention the punt by Beckham, 47 yards, pinned him down at the 1 yard line. So just excellent play on all three sides of the ball.
When you said all sides of the ball, I wondered where you're going with that, but it really was more than two. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, outstanding half, and everything that we've been told every week that the Tigers need to do better for 10 years, they've done in the first half. Now, can they do it in the second half? We'll see. But we are just about ready to go, and this is going to be a good one. Tigers on top 10-0 as we start the second half.
Yep, started off here, hopefully with a nice deep kick. Defense, hopefully, here to start off the second half of the game. Will be just as aggressive as they were in the first half. It just seemed like a total different team out there compared to last week.
Yeah, Marco Don Juan has it teed up.
Marco Don Juan sends a kickoff for Republic. Jordan Tyler and Ryland Michelle back deep for Nixa.
Here we go. Teaming up the ball.
Don Juan just about set to kick it away as Nixa gets it first to start the second half. And he kicks it to Ryland Michelle. Takes it on the near side. Picks his way forward out past the 25 to about the 27 or 28 yard line.
From the 13 to the 28 yard line, 15 yards on the return, first and 10 Eagles.
Pretty amazing considering all the talk the past few weeks in the area has just been how many points and yards this Nixa offense has put up in the first few weeks, and we have just shut this high-powered Nixa offense down for 2 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go back and look, but I don't remember the Republic defense giving up that few yards against any team, regardless of quality. And now a big run right off the bat, and a couple of tacklers fall down, and it's going to be an immediate touchdown. So just like that, Spencer Ward breaks it for a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage, and the defense was out of whack on that one.
Yeah.
Missed a bunch of tackles, and there are the last 2 misses, and he went all the way for a 73-yard touchdown. 72-yard touchdown run. So Nixa's got life just like that. And what Republic's got to remember to keep its composure is that is really no different than if they just gotten the ball, driven down, and scored. You can't let that immediate touchdown get you down. And they've got to respond offensively, and they've been effective offensively, and we'll see if they can answer. After this, you're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Frustrating start for the Tigers as they give up the long touchdown run to Spencer Ward right off the bat to start the half, and it's 10-7 all of a sudden. Phillips and Fleetwood both back deep. And they're going to kick it out of bounds. So goes out of bounds, and the Tigers will have good field position to start things off.
Going back to what you were saying before the commercial timeout there, is this Republic team's got to respond. How are they going to respond?
Yep.
And don't let that big play to start off the second half just kind of, wash away all the good things that we've done so far in the first 2 quarters.
You saw on our stat corner, the Tigers had 150 yards rushing in the first half, and they'll try to continue that. All those graphics you're seeing tonight being run by Jack Cook. He's doing a great job on that part of the broadcast. Jenny Rackley on the camera, Tim Barnes on stats as always. And on first down, a gain of about 3.
That right there is just sticking to, what has worked in the first half. There's no reason to, I think at this point in time, to really change anything up. A lot of the stuff that was going on late in the first quarter and all through the second quarter worked so well.
And on the interior, not much running room, maybe a yard, as they gave it to Kroll. And it's going to bring up third down and about 5 for the Tigers.
Third down and 5 for a Tiger first down.
Big play here, so you don't want to quickly give Nixa the ball back right after that long run.
And that's a busted play. Moody keeps it, and he came close. He got it! I think he got it! What a run by Avery Moody on a busted play!
That was fantastic. He was expecting someone to his right, and no one showed up.
He gave the last defender a piggyback ride across the marker.
Wow.
And there he goes. First down, Tigers. What a run by Moody. 13 attempts, 40 yards rushing in the first half. That was huge. And the first down run doesn't go anywhere as they gave it to Kroll up the middle. Maybe got a yard.
Yeah, it was, because that was clearly a busted play, and that looked like it was going to get shut down very quickly.
Well, both student sections are packed tonight and loud. This is a fun atmosphere. And second down and 9 as the Tigers near midfield. Sandridge goes in motion. Moody's going to throw it. Can't find anybody open. Now he rolls. Now he throws over the middle. It's caught. Caught by Meads. Down to the 30. Into Nixa territory. Good throw. Good catch. Tigers move the chains.
What is awesome is how long Moody had to throw that ball.
Yep.
The offensive line did a great job of picking up all their blocks.
And he didn't panic. He stays in there and then throws it. And Meads with a catch on the run. That better look at the action. Sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. First and 10 for the Tigers in Nixa territory on the 30-yard line. Sandridge, big hole up the middle, lowers the shoulder, carries the defender all the way down to the 15. First down, Tigers.
Man, they are jacked up right now. A few huge plays just energize this offense.
Look at the hole on the right side of the line. Fantastic. They put the ball on the 16, which is where the Tigers have it. Republic on top, 10-7. And another good run on the inside. Look at him move the pile. Inside the 5.
Just refusing to go down. I mean, just count how many white jerseys it took to take him down.
Wow. More white jerseys than licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop to bring him down. Meads in motion. They give it to Kroll. Bounces off the pile. Tries to push forward. Still going. And it's finally whistled down at inside the 2, almost to the 1. Everybody is putting in second and third effort.
I love it. Love the effort. I love your reference that only a certain age or above would understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, look up Tootsie Pops, kids. All right. That's another Red Zone report. Tigers 2 of 3, I believe, in the Red Zone, sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. And Republic up to the line. Second and goal. Moody keeps it, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And it's 13-7 Republic.
Outstanding. This team did not let that Nixa play.
Did not let that Nixa play hurt them. We got a flag.
That's.
Well, I said it was 13-7 Republic. It would have been 16-7, but it's not either. It's 10-7 still.
Right. Dang it.
And that pushes it back to the 7.
That's why I stopped in mid-sentence. I was like, are you kidding me? Dang it. That's okay. We'll just do it again.
So second and goal from the 7 now, as the Tigers are pushed back. How about this offensive line? What a game by them. In motion, Sandridge bounces it to the outside and spins away from 1, spins away from 2, and then he's hit. Got back to almost the line of scrimmage, but not quite, and now it's third and goal from the 8. So Nixa plugged up that hole in the middle, and Sandridge couldn't get it to the edge. And they're going to mark him. Yeah, they're going to put it on the 8. Third and goal from the 8.
The ball's on the right hash. There's a lot of field over here to the left side of the offense. I wonder if they'll try to do something to the wide side of the field.
They pitch it to Meads. And he's tripped up at the 10, down at the 9. And it's going to be fourth down.
And there's another flag. It's about the 12-yard line. Oh. Block below the waist.
That may take him out of field goal range.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to calculate in my head. If the flag's at the 12.
No.
What do you do if you're Nixa?
I mean, my bad. Flag's on the 7.
Ah, okay, yep. That's a good point. Do you take? They're taking the penalty, which means it's going to be third down again.
Dang. 2 huge penalties here.
Yep. They had it in the end zone. And they bring out the spread set. Beckner in at quarterback. Hustling off. Max Van Wyck. And a big play here. Third down and goal from the 23. Memphis Maples back there with Gavin Beckner.
Dang it. Play clock was 0.
And they didn't get it off.
Nope.
So too slow as they got the team out there and then just kind of sauntered up to the line. And now it's third and goal from the 28. Probably doesn't change anything at that point,
right?
At that distance, but
that's one of those things that you got to tell your QB and your guys situational football. You got to look at what's going on around you.
High snap. Beckner corrals it, throws it up, and it's too long and almost intercepted. So now, as you said, are they out of field goal range? They're going to bring in, they intended that for Rexroad. Buford's going to come in. And they're going to
Well, I don't see
Leave
Don
everybody
Juan,
out there.
so
Yep. Hayden Jones steps out as well.
go for it. It's all or nothing.
Unless, yeah, I would think they'll just throw it up.
Yeah, you got to put it in the air.
They do over the middle. It's tipped and dropped by Buford. Probably didn't matter. I mean, he was short of the goal line. He wasn't going to get in from there anyway. And so Nixa gets the stop, and what a turnaround that is. Tigers look like they'd gone up 16-7, and instead they failed to score after a couple of penalties, and Nixa will take over. And now it's time for the defense to get its back up and see if they can get the stop. That one hurts.
You're exactly right. That one's going to be a little bit difficult to come back from. But hey, how are these kids going to respond? So far, the offense went out there. You take away the 2 penalties, and they did a great job of moving the ball down the field. Hopefully the defense comes up huge here.
Ozark leading Willard 10-0. Carthage up on Webb City, 21-7, I think was that score. So a lot of interesting scores around the COC. None more interesting than this one to everybody else, I'm sure. Republic still on top, 10-7. And the defense will try to do what it did in the first half and forget about that last play. And a couple of missed tackles again. Fighting forward is Spencer Ward.
Kind of looked like the same exact play that scored the really long touchdown. I think Nixa just went back to it. Said it worked once.
Yep.
We'll try it again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when they handed it off. And it almost did work. Missed a couple of tackles, but it's 2nd down and 2. Tigers were in this situation a couple of times, and they throw it out in the flat, get to the edge, and into Republic territory before being pushed out of bounds at about the 49. Austin McCracken with a catch. 2 big plays.
I think that was Zion Allen that came up with the tackle.
Nixa made some mistakes in the first half, and Republic capitalized. They have not made mistakes here in the second half, and they are trying to take the lead for the first time. 4-down lineman and a missed tackle in the backfield, and now a stiff arm, and juking all the way to the outside, still on his feet, is Spencer Ward, and the Tigers are having real problems tackling Spencer Ward here in the second half. It's like a different defense out there.
Yeah, and a different offense.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that that's something that if you were to go back and watch that, there was a couple of really ugly stiff arms that he threw against a couple of our Republic defenders.
So Nixa looks over to the far sideline to get the play call. They've got one wide receiver wide to each side. That's Rylan Michelle, guarded by Hayden Jones over on the near side.
Play clock is 0.
And we've got either a delay of game or did Nixa get a timeout? They did. Nixa called the timeout with 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. Down 10-7, trying to take the lead, though, on this drive. We'll see if the defense for the Tigers can hold. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
First and 10 for Nixa. They're inside the 35 of Republic. They're looking to throw, and a little slant, and almost a tackle, but not a tackle. And all the way in for the touchdown goes Cale Combs. He got knocked down, but he kept the hand down and kept the knee off the ground. And Nixa scores the touchdown. Let's watch it again. Combs makes the catch and then just never went down and cruised into the end zone, and Nixa on top for the first time. (13-10). Scoreboard operator taking his time putting it up there. He didn't want to do it. Now it's finally there. 13-10. And Nixa will try to make it 14. Kick is good by Caleb James. And with 4:39 left to go in the third quarter, Nixa has taken the lead. Republic has moved the ball. So no need to get frustrated or too down after giving up the lead, because they've certainly shown in both halves that they've been able to run the ball against Nixa. They just made the mistakes that Republic teams have made in past years here in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the half.
And part of it too isn't just Republic. It kind of looks like this Nixa offense is awakened. They were just slow and kind of going through the motions, and they had a lot of miscues and a little miscombobulated there in the first quarter. And to start this second half off, it looks like the Nixa offense that we saw the first 3 weeks of this season.
So Fleetwood and Phillips back to take the kick. Ball on the far hash mark, and the kick will go to Fleetwood. He'll take it at around the 8. And he comes back to the near side, and the freshman has it out beyond the 20 to about the 22, and that's where Republic will take over.
That's a pretty interesting thing to have a freshman back there returning balls. Not too many freshmen or starting returner guys on a Friday night.
Avery back in there at quarterback. Tigers in there, bunched up. Sandridge goes in motion. Moody is going to keep it. And he fights his way forward out to about the 30. Boy, they are just not able to bring down any of the Republic ball carriers on first contact tonight.
You're exactly right.
That's the story of the game to me right now.
And we've seen that several times throughout the season, too.
Yep. Yeah, but doing it against Neosho at Willard is different from doing it against Nixa. And Kroll takes it forward. He's got a first down out to about the 33. Just 2 carries and 11 yards, and they move the chains. Ellison brings in the play as Rexroth checks out. And Ellison is lined up wide over here to the right, to the left side, the near side. Sandridge, and that time he stood up by about 4 guys, and he only drove them forward about a yard. And they celebrate.
Yeah, rightfully so, due to the fact that Connor is just kind of at times bullied his way through several Nixa defenders. So for them to be able to take him down after only giving up 2 yards, probably a little happy.
Dean Markham sprints off the field to check out. And Kroll gets the inside handoff, takes it forward for maybe a yard, maybe 2. And it's going to be 3rd and about 6 for Republic. This is a big one. More like 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for Republic.
Yeah, it is a big one, especially with the fact that we're getting close to the end of this third quarter.
2:28 left in the third. Moody's under center. Keeps it, pitches it, gives it to Sandridge. He's got the first down and more out to the 47, and the chains move, and the drive's alive, and the Tigers are alive. Boy, it feels important not to let Nixa get up by 2 scores.
Right. And I like that play call, too, is they went back to that option. Remember earlier in the game, it was an option, same side to the right side, and that was when the pitch was late, and it ended up being a fumble. And I love the offense just going right back to it.
Yep. Sandridge had 39 yards rushing in the first half you just saw, and he's had more than that now in the second half. And they give it to Meads, who cuts it back inside, found a little seam, and picked up 3. Didn't look like there was anything there, and he just snuck his way in there and picked up 3 out to the 50.
It looked like he had at least one pulling lineman there, and he just kind of allowed the play to develop, allowed the linemen to pick up their blocks. And as you said there, kind of a hole opened up late, and he was able to just kind of jump up there and get what he could.
So second down and about 7. Sandridge in motion. Moody keeps it. There's nobody to pitch to, and oh boy, I thought he was going to pitch it to nobody. There was nobody there.
Yeah, obviously there was major miscommunication on that.
Yeah, as you watch it, Sandridge went ahead and cut on upfield, so he was gone, and Moody, turned. Thank goodness he held on to it. So third down and 10 on that loss of 3. Another big third down play for the Tigers. Ellison comes near side. To Meads, tries to get to the edge. There's nowhere to go, and he's going to be snowed under by the defense. A loss of about 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down and long for the Tigers, and they will likely punt it away here.
At 4th and 13.
I think Ryan Cornelson wanted some kind of a flag there at the tail end of the play. He's still giving an earful to the official, and he didn't get it. I think maybe he wanted just based on the hand motions, maybe he wanted a horse collar or something at the end.
I think.
And that brings us to the end of the third.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. Tigers facing a 4th down when we start the 4th quarter. When we come back after this, you're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust.
That was a quick break. We're back and ready to go, and the Tigers lined up to kick it away, and Meads just barely gets the punt off. Kicks it over toward the sideline. So not a very long kick, but no return. And you just watch the official and see where he stops walking. He stops all the way out at about the 30. Actually, I thought it might be further, so I was glad to see him stop. Kind of like watching cliffhangers on Price is Right. Just when it's your team that punted, you're hoping he'll stop anytime, but you have no idea. He could just keep going right over the edge.
Again, I love the reference, even though it's a certain age that
that is still on the air. It's just that nobody watches it anymore. Well, actually, probably the young people watch it nowadays, Rich.
Oh, you know that? You've talked to the young people?
I think it's a college show now.
Oh, okay.
And there's a good play by the defense. They got in the backfield, disrupted the play. McCracken had the ball. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, there's about 2 or 3 Republic defenders there. We definitely needed this at this point in the game, is to have a good defensive stand, and we've got a flag thrown.
Uh-oh. What's that?
So someone has said something.
That's what I was afraid of. I saw number 56 for Nixa kind of put his head up to the sky like, I can't believe that's a penalty. But let's see. From the reaction of the players, I think it's on Nixa.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was some taunting going on or something.
I don't know. But both teams were lined up, ready for the snap, and the referee threw a flag at the last second, so it was obviously something that someone said.
Well, the official was standing next to the Republic player, so I was afraid that it was on Republic. But maybe it was directed at the Republic player the official was standing next to, and that just made it all the more likely he would notice. So that's huge.
It should be the 13-yard line. They were on the 28. 15-yard penalty.
Second down and 25.
Yeah, they don't have it. They don't have it marked as second down and 25, do they?
No, it should be second down and 27, actually.
I'll hold it. Now there's a whistle. I think maybe they realized they hadn't put it in the right spot. No, they put it right back down where it was, didn't they? It was on the 30, you're saying. It was on the 30. No, now it's on the 15.
No, he had lost. They were started at the 30. They lost 2
yards.
yards.
Oh, yes, you're right.
And after that play is when the unsportsmanlike.
You're right. Yeah, so after the loss of 2, it should be, you're right. So it is 2 yards further up than it should be.
And I think coach is telling them.
I don't think they're going to fix it. And he's getting their attention. He's going to try to explain.
Man, it was after the play.
Yeah, I mean, they were. Yeah, you're right. They were lined up 2 yards behind the original line of scrimmage. Oh. Well, hopefully that 2 yards ends up not making a difference.
Well, I guess technically it should have been half the distance, so it still should be on the 14 instead of the 15.
Yeah, well. They're going to throw it. They put it up top. They've got a man. He's open, and he is going to go for a touchdown. One man to beat. He may not go. He did. All the way goes Ryland Michelle. And after the penalty, Nixa digs its way out with one play. Knitzel to Michelle. They got beyond the defense and scored. And Nixa up 20-10. So mistakes costly. Nixa overcame a big mistake. And then Republic has made a couple on defense, and it has cost them. And Nixa is going to go up 21-10. 11:15 left to go in the game. We're going to take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300.
So Nixa with a 2-score lead now, 21-10. They have scored 21 unanswered points.
It's definitely a tale of two halves.
Yep. And how big was that touchdown that did not get scored? Line drive taken by Fleetwood at about the 7. And he is grabbed from behind and dragged down. But he got out to the He got out to the 18. The official over here on the near side started to follow him back as he was being dragged backwards rather than keeping track of where the forward progress was. I think he was actually out to the 18, and that's where they're going to put him.
227 yards of offense for Nixa in the second half.
And most of that on a couple of plays. So the defense needs to play mistake-free ball and continue to pound away. Moody keeps it, fights his way forward for about 5 on first down, maybe 6.
Again, Avery Moody refusing to go down there. First contact kind of looked like he was not going to pick up very much there, just kept driving his feet and kind of rolled a little bit and was able to move the ball up there.
So second down and 5. And Kroll lost the ball. Did he get it back? Are they going to say it's down? I thought he lost the ball.
I think he did too, but I think he was able to roll back onto it. Wow, that would have been huge.
As it is, it's 3rd and 2. Well, the defense was so good in the first half, and just the big plays in the second half have cost them. They've given up 21 points now. Moody's going to keep it. Not much room there. Fights his way forward, though, and got the first down.
Moody on the carry to the 29-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. First down, T-I-G.
I didn't think he was going to get it. And then I looked over at the chains and realized he was a yard past it. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Clock ticking down under 10. They'll need to score and get a stop.
Let's see here. Dean Markin came out. Couldn't tell who came in.
They give it to Kroll, and he squeezes ahead for about 3 on first down.
Well, the first few plays here on this drive have been mostly between the tackles. Wonder if they'll try to test out the edge now. Maybe get a ball carrier out there in the open field.
Derek Kubetsky, one of the captains out there on the line. One of the linemen doing a good job. And Sandridge finding his way ahead all the way out to the 40. He's got the first down. Another signature Sandridge run.
Yeah, just literally takes a couple of white jerseys for a ride.
I mean, where's he hit? He's grabbed around the ankle at about the 35, and he ends up past the 40 before he's finally brought down. Touchdown here, and it gets interesting again. And Republic on the move. Meade's in motion. Moody's going to follow his blockers. Bounces it to the outside, gets around the edge, and just grabbed around the waist and slung forward. Tackle was made by Antonio Perez, but a good gain by Moody. He ended up gaining about 6.
Yeah, for a half second there, I thought he was going to break it for a lot longer run there.
Ellison out, Rexroad in with the play. Down to 8 minutes left in the game. Moody ready. And Kroll pushes forward. I think Kroll gave a little rock forward right before the snap and didn't get whistled.
But I like it. They're still, even though, being down, they're still sticking to, what has gotten them here so far.
3rd and 1, big play here. Wonder if they'll sneak it with Kroll giving a little push to Moody. Nope, they're going to give it to Sandridge, and he's got the first down. And he's driven back, has it all the way into Nixa territory down to about the 47, and they wave the chains forward over there. So another first down for the Tigers. Congratulations to the Lady Tigers tennis team. They won the Republic Invitational. First time they've ever won that home tournament. Elsie Crawford won the number 1 singles bracket. She is having a heck of a season, as is the rest of the team, still unbeaten in COC play. Sandridge is met at around the line of scrimmage, and that time was not able to move anybody forward. Pushed backwards, and no gain. Brings up second down and 10 for Republic. Under 7 to go in the game. And a timeout, well, officials timeout, water break. So we're going to take a break as well. 6:35 left to go in the game. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports.
2nd and 10 for Republic as we return to action. And the ball goes to Meads, and he is hit just as he crossed the line of scrimmage, gained about a yard. And the defender flew up there and hit him.
Cody Breeden, number 25 for Nixa, just came flying in, laid that hit on Meads.
So another big 3rd and long. This one 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. They've been able to convert some 3rd downs tonight, and when they haven't done that, they've got 4th downs, but there was a big one they didn't when they had a chance to go up even more. The pitch, and that time there's not much place for Sandridge to go. The difference there is that the defense got back there and forced Moody to make the decision sooner than he had been.
And they had someone waiting for Sandridge too. That's been where Nix's defense has been beaten, is that when Moody's pitched the ball, there hasn't been anybody out there to take Sandridge, and that time there was number 40, I believe, Ty Hartman for Nixa, who was just kind of waiting for him.
So 4th and 11. And they've got Beckner out there at quarterback in the spread. Trips to the right side. Beckner's going to throw deep. And it is incomplete. Rexroth couldn't get around the defender. Good coverage by Spencer Ward, the defensive back. And the Tigers come up empty as they were trying to cut into a 21-10 Nixa lead. Man, Rexroth was just sealed off. Couldn't get to where he needed to be to get that ball. And now the defense facing its most important assignment of the night. This is the drive that will determine whether they stay in the game or not. Knitzel back there has Ward behind him. He gives it to Ward, and Ward hits the pile, and he bounces off, but there are 4 or 5 Tigers there to wrap him up and make sure he doesn't get away. Got back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Beckner was in there to help with that tackle. So was Andrew Penny.
Now I would assume that Nix is just going to take their time, probably not snap the ball until, the play clock probably gets under 5. To just keep eating away at time here. Time is of the essence right now.
And Nixa, of course, in no hurry. Ward again. And he made something out of nothing, just kept driving forward. and picked up about 4 yards. Daniel Kotoff was there with the tackle for the Tigers. And it's 3rd down and 6. Willard has pulled away from, or rather Ozark has pulled away from Willard. 3-man front for the Tiger defense. They're up close on the line of scrimmage. They really only got 1 man back, and that's Wyatt Woods. Expecting the run. They get the run, and there's nobody there to meet him. Huge hole, and Ward is finally brought down, but not before he got the first down. It was Isaac Colliot on the tackle, but we've got a penalty flag, and we'll see what this is.
Yeah, it's close to us. It's about the 46-yard line.
They look like they're walking back.
Holding on Nixa.
So that's important. Would have been a first down. Instead, it'll be 3rd down again, and instead of 3rd and 6, the flag is put at the 48. So that's going to mark them way back. Under 4 to go now, but Tigers have new life. You may have heard Ken Knierim say Joplin is now pulled away from Carl Junction, 37-6. That game was closer, longer than I thought it would be. Knetzel's going to throw it, little screen, and the tackle. Tackle made by Kotoff, as it was Jordan Turner who made the catch for Nixa.
Let's see here. Looks like Nixa's going to bring the punt team out.
Yep, 4th down and 14. And they'll just give the Tigers longer ground to cover. Wyatt Woods back on the 20-yard line of Republic. Tigers don't really come after it. Woods is going to fair catch it, and he had to kind of catch it over his shoulder as the punt drove him back. And that's a good punt. Tigers are pinned deep on about their own 10-yard line, and that's where they'll start.
Yeah, it was one of those rainmakers. That punt was way up there. He did a great job of concentration. It's one of those where you have a little anxiety when the ball's hanging that long up in the air.
You can see on the bottom of your screen 3 timeouts left for Republic and 2 left for Nixa. And Beckner fakes the pass and decides to run, and he fights his way forward to about the 20-yard line. The ball comes loose, apparently. Nixa says, now the whistle blew. Nixa said they took the ball away, but it was after the whistle blew, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5, down to 2.5 minutes left. Quickly up to the line. Time is of the essence for the Tigers. Quick throw, quick catch, and reaching forward for the first down is Chase Buford, and he gets out of bounds. First down would stop the clock anyway, but it'll stay stopped because he got out.
And what's great is he knew exactly where the first down marker was.
Yep, 2:19 left. 2 wide receivers to each side. Beckner's going to throw it again to the outside. Again, Buford with, nope, that one's incomplete. Had it, dropped it.
No, he
Nope.
He got it.
Yeah, he caught it.
Oh, he did catch it.
Yeah.
The ball came out, and I guess it was after he'd been pushed out. So I guess he had it long enough to count as complete. Either that or there was another random ball over there on the bench that I saw through my binoculars. So 2nd down and 5. Tigers moving quickly. And a quick throw in the middle is complete to Ellison. He tries to get to the sideline on the near side, and he is knocked out of bounds, way out of bounds. He was hit hard, but he got out, stopped the clock, short of the first down. He was more worried, and as he should have been, more worried about getting to the sideline than getting to the first down marker at that point in the series. and he did get to the sideline, and it's third down and about 2.
Republic has all of its timeouts left.
Yep. But they'll presumably need those if they score, so trying to save them. Beckner looking to throw, steps up, gets away from one man, still looking upfield, trying to find somebody. He throws it, bounces it, incomplete, intended for Hayden Jones, and he bounced it to him, and it brings up 4th and 2, and this is the ball game for now. Under 2 minutes left, 1:59 remaining.
And 38 for Nixa just literally split 3 of our old linemen and just wreaked havoc there in the backfield. We can't have this on this play. O-line's got to do a better job.
Buford and Jones to the far side. Rexroth and Ellison to the near side. He throws it to Ellison, who catches it for the first down and is pushed out of bounds. A gain of about 4, but they only needed 2. And that only took about 3 seconds.
What a great throw and catch right there.
Yep. And this is something we haven't really seen much of from this offensive unit, the kind of quick, short throw and catch. Of course, Nix's defense is playing back, just trying not to give up the big play, and Republic taking what it can get. But even at 3 seconds a pop, it's going to take a long time to go all the way down the field if you go 3 yards at a time. And Beckner is sacked. Looked up, and there came the defense after him. And he wasn't able to get away, and Tigers have to burn a timeout. Let's watch it again. Watch the linebacker come through, and it's kind of a breakdown, and the Tigers weren't able to stop it. We're going to take a quick break as well. I'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Second down and 15 for Republic. Beckner at quarterback. Steps up, fires long, and it is intercepted by Ward. He's been everywhere tonight. Scored the first touchdown and now intercepts the pass. And that one's going to put it away for the Eagles. And the Tigers, barring a miracle, are going to fall short tonight despite a valiant effort against state-ranked Nixa. Well, I'll be interested to talk to Rand Cornelson after this one and see what he's got to say about the performance in both halves, but especially the first half. I would think he's got to be encouraged by what he saw. That's an effort that we have not seen against a top-tier team since maybe 2015 when the Tigers went down to Webb City and played well. And immediately Ward gets free, and he may go all the way. Now they're going to catch him from behind inside the 20, but another big gain by Spencer Ward. Cooper Douglas made the tackle. And under a minute and a half left. And the big play has been a killer. Wonder how many plays in this half have been more than, say, 25 yards for Nixa. Or more than 20.
4.
That's a lot. And Republic calls a timeout. They want to gather themselves with a minute 15 left. We'll take one as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sport.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories. The Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Republic's defense would like to keep it right here. If nothing else, for district standings reasons. And they do get the stop on that one. Handoff went to Ryan Rattone. Rattone also listed as utility, so they've got two guys listed as utility. Jonah Archer made the tackle. Nice play by the linebacker as he got in there and hit Rattone for the loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming up. Clock running, down under a minute to go. And another stop by the defense. A couple of guys in there for the Tigers. Cole Gimlin and Noah Reese. Interesting they're not taking a knee. I guess it's points time. Points standings.
Well, Nixa's not.
They're not throwing the
They're not doing anything right now. They're just going to let it go.
Yeah, now they're doing it. So good effort by the Tigers, but they fall a little bit short, and Nixa gets the victory. Final score 21-10. They scored 21 straight after Republic had jumped out to a 10-0 lead. But encouraging signs for the Tiger football program. We'll be back after a quick break to wrap things up after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Back on Republic Tiger Sports, where the Tigers fall to Nixa 21-10. Republic led 10-0 at halftime, and big plays were the difference in the second half. Rich, I was encouraged, though, by what I saw from the Tigers tonight.
I'll agree with you. Definitely much improvement compared to last week's performance we had against Webb City. This Nixa team is a very outstanding team. So, yeah, you know, we didn't get the victory, but that first half was probably one of the better halves that I've seen Republic play in a few years.
21-10 the final. We'll have a full wrap-up on the website a little later on. For Jack Cook and Jenny Rackley, for Tim Barnes and Rich Miles, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.